Audience for my last speech yet again. Thank you, Chad.
God bless teacher. She's a heck of a person.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, I appreciate it, y'all. Hello, my name is Melanie Abel, and I'll be talking to you about something that's, happened to me as a young adult. It's going to be informative, but it's quite interesting. Thank you for your time. But as an adult, I've made plenty of financial mistakes. One being buying a car without viewing the Carfax and without taking a mechanic with me. Oh, it was terrible. Back in 2014, I was in a rush to purchase a car. So I purchased a 2006 Chevrolet Impala SS. SS meaning it has the V8 motor, the fog lights, the rims, the sunroof, and the spoiler on the back. It was a pretty cool looking car. Heated leather seats. It was very, very nice. It looked nice. It sounded nice. But it was a terrible car. I kept the car for about a year and a half. And I had problems. A lot of problems. Starting with the spark plugs. My spark plugs blew 3 times in 1 year. Now that's absolutely ridiculous. And I'm saying all that to say this. I did no research on this car before I bought it. I just bought it because it had low mileage on it. And it was $8,000 straight out. I paid for it. And come to find out, after I bought the car, I did research on it. And it was a discontinued car by Chevrolet. For many, many, many reasons. So I was pretty much stuck with a flaming pile of garbage for a year and a half. And I couldn't do anything about it because every time I tried to trade it, I got a Carfax on the car that I owned. I didn't know what a Carfax was. And I got a Carfax from Kia of Florence. And they showed me that my car had been wrecked 4 times. And it was never reported accurately, I guess, because when you lift up the hood, the right headlight was held together by twine. I didn't know any of this. I didn't check out the car. I didn't get anybody to look at the car. I just bought the car because I needed a car, and that is the worst thing that you could do. Always, always take a mechanic with you when you want to buy a used car. Even when you want to buy a new car, take a mechanic with you. Do your research and see what you want in a car first. Don't just pick the first thing that you see because it's a car and it runs. No, don't be like me. Don't be like me. Please don't. It was the biggest mistake of my life because it was so hard to get rid of that car. I started to begin it was a curse, to think it was a curse. I thought that having that Impala was the biggest curse ever because it did what it wanted to. It had a mind of its own. And to me, that's scary. Like, it would cut on when it wanted to. It shut off in the middle of the interstate. And luckily, I was able to let it coast off the side of the road so that I wouldn't get hit by a car and get killed. But it's just one of those things that could have been prevented if I was smart enough to do my research and get a Carfax and just, not be so hasty when I was buying a car. But I finally traded it this year in March. I'm a proud owner of a 2015 Ford Fusion. I love it. And I was so happy to see that car go. But don't make the same mistake that I did. Get your facts, do your research, ask people about it, ask mechanics about it, test drive. Don't be afraid to ask car salesmen and things before you buy your car. Just don't make a hasty decision like I did. Thank you.